Lucas was 18 years old, a quiet boy everyone knew as a good person. But there was something no one knew. Lucas silently sacrificed his own life just to avoid hurting anyone. At school, everyone saw him as the guy who would handle it, do it, or take care of it. The word yes slipped out of his mouth so easily that no one ever imagined Lucas could get tired. Every morning as he walked to school, it felt like he was carrying an invisible weight on his back. People's expectations, silent pressures, forced smiles, all of it piled up and made him heavier. One day the classroom door opened and his teacher walked in. "We need someone to volunteer to organize the library this weekend." Everyone in the room turned to look at Lucas. This scene had happened hundreds of times before. "Lucas will do it, teacher," someone yelled. The class burst into laughter, but underneath that laughter lay a truth that had been there for years. Lucas had no boundaries, and people without boundaries become everyone's toy. His throat tightened. A tiny voice inside him, almost too small to hear, whispered, "What about my life?" Lucas took a deep breath. His heart raced. His palms were sweating, and for the first time in his life, "No," he said. The class fell silent. Even the teacher looked shocked. Lucas's voice trembled, but it was the purest truth. "This weekend, I really need to spend some time on myself." The sentence was small, simple, but in Lucas's life, it was a turning point that had been waiting for years. During lunch break, a friend approached him with a sharp tone. "What's going on with you? You used to say yes to everything." Lucas spoke without lowering his head. "If I keep saying yes to everything, I'm basically saying no to myself." The sentence silenced everyone. That day, Lucas ate alone for the first time. In the past, an empty table would have scared him. But that day, loneliness felt like freedom. That evening when he got home, he went straight to his room and closed the door. He stared at the walls, the silence, the rhythm of his own breathing. Then he grabbed the small mirror sitting on his desk. He looked at his reflection for a long time. The face, staring back, was familiar, yet strangely distant. Lucas whispered, "Who are you, Lucas? Really, who are you?" All the words he had swallowed for years were finally fighting to come out. "Are you the kid who solves everyone's problems, the one who tries to please everyone, or are you someone who can make his own decisions?" His eyes filled with tears, but he didn't wipe them away. This time, he didn't want to run. He leaned closer to the mirror. "I'm tired of putting everyone's happiness before my own. I'm tired of forgetting myself. I'm tired of always saying, 'Sure, I'll do it.'" Saying these words felt like opening a door that had been locked for years. He took a deep breath and looked at himself with more determination. That boy has to go. A new one will take his place. Someone with boundaries. Someone who respects himself. Someone who can say no when needed. In that moment, he saw a small but powerful spark in his own eyes. That was how true freedom began. In the following days, Lucas took small but meaningful steps. A friend asked him to finish his homework again, and Lucas said, "I can't do it this time." His friend was confused. "You? Are you sure?" Lucas spoke honestly. "I have my own deadlines, too." His heart trembled again, but not as much as before. With every step, he grew stronger, breaking his chains one by one. One day after school, Emma, a quiet girl no one talked to much, approached him. "Someone bullied me today, but I couldn't say anything," she said shyly. "I wish I could say no like you." Lucas paused. In that moment, he realized something. Changing himself wasn't just helping him. It was inspiring others, too. "It's normal to be scared," Lucas said. "I wasn't brave for a long time either." Emma hesitated. "So, how did you start?" Lucas smiled. "I realized I was a supporting character in everyone else's story. Even in my own story, I wasn't the main character. Then I said no once. And everything changed. A small spark of hope appeared in Emma's eyes. Lucas now sat straighter in class. His voice was clearer when he spoke. When he didn't want something, he said it plainly. As he changed, people's behavior toward him changed too. No one saw him as the automatic, he'll handle it guy anymore. He had become someone with boundaries. One day during recess, his teacher called him aside. "Lucas, you've changed lately. You stand stronger." Lucas quietly nodded. "I realized it's not my job to carry everyone's load." The teacher smiled. "You know, most people realize that far too late. You learned it early." The words hit Lucas deeply. He was truly accomplishing something. That evening as he walked home, the sky glowed a soft orange. The wind brushed through his hair, and he thought, "I'm finally holding the steering wheel of my life." That night he made himself a promise. "I won't let anyone else control my life ever again." And he kept that promise. From that day on, Lucas became not just a more confident young man, but someone who was respected, someone with boundaries, someone who valued himself, someone decisive. Because sometimes changing your life doesn't require big steps. Sometimes just one no is enough.